and thank you for watching Channel B. So today, as you could see, I'll be doing a review on my sandals. And what is the review that I'm doing is how do I feel after wearing this for a couple of months. I didn't wear it every single day, but at least once or twice a week. And I'm doing comparison as well on the size. So as you could see, I make it a slight differences. So with the black padding here, it means that it's a new pair and it's size 36. And I have not even worn it, so I've not removed the sticker on the base. So this is size 37, and I don't want you to be disgusted with me during this review, so I've actually washed this pair of sandals. Before I get into this video, did you notice my outfit today? Does it catch your eyes? Does it give you some similarity? Hey, you somehow saw it before in my videos? Yes. This is actually my shawl, Hermes shawl, and I have actually made it into a tube top, like you can see over here. Yes, correct. I have actually made it into a tube top, and this is how it looks like. Yes, correct. So the reason why I'm actually wearing this today is to show you that other than keeping it as a shawl, I think it's perfect to make it into a shirt like that as well. And today the way how I match it is that like all my accessories are all gold, and it's kind of very similar to my skin color, so it does not overshadow with this top. Because this shawl, as if you have actually read in my previous video, you know that this shawl actually comes with multiple colors because each individual horse by itself is actually of a different color. So I don't want it to be too much of color on me. So as well as like I match black jeans so that it will keep it as basic as possible, not getting too much color on my body. Yes. So this is how I created this top. And instead of keeping this triangle ending in this sandal, I decided to put it to the side because personally I actually has a very short torso. So if I actually put it into the middle, as in having the triangle pointing in the middle, it kind of make my body even shorter. Actually a longer body, and it looks perfect to if I did not bring sufficient clothing or whatever. So on a holiday, I could use this other than as a shawl as well as a top. Yes. And instead of tying it all over my neck, like normally some of the people might use the shawl and tie it all the way to the neck. For me, I decided to actually end it over here and tie it into a knot. So it looks like, other than just a knot, it looks as though it's like a design. Another reason why I do not want to tie it all the way to the neck is because like there's a chance for you to put on more accessories. Like what happened now, I'm actually putting on my necklace. Really? Okay, enough of sharing on my outfit. I should continue on my sandals. So, ta-da! I got the measuring tape so that when I'm doing the references, I could also indicate the dimension for your references. Okay, so like what I mentioned earlier, the one with padding, the inner black padding over here would be size 36, and for this would be size 37. Alright, so alright, what is the length for size 37? Let me do the measuring for you. So for size 37, it's actually 24.5 cm. For size 36, it is 24 cm. Let's do the measurement on the first one, on the first strap over here, because I have to take out this padding over here just so that I could do. So for size 36, the first stripe over here is actually 8 cm. The first stripe on the first one is actually slightly wider. It's actually 8.5 cm. So the differences from first size, each size, it seems so. Like in terms of the first stripe, it's only 0.5 cm differences. But however, for the very last stripe, I don't think using the weave over here on the sole would be the right way. So instead, I'll be using the height in terms of the curve over here. Yeah. So the dimension here, and when I pull it all the way up to the maximum, is actually 8 cm. And then if I'm going to do the dimension on the size 36, what is it like? It's actually 7.5 cm. I know it doesn't seem significant to you, but people of skinny legs like mine is really a lot. And why is it so? I'm gonna try it and wear it for you, and you could see what was the reason. Because like what I mentioned earlier, during raining days when I'm wearing size 37, my legs will be slipping. I mean, I do not have problem with the first and second stripe, but I do have problem on the third stripe. It will be slipping left and right. Yes, correct. And for size 36, I've not worn it yet, but when I was trying in the fitting room, in the showroom, in Hermes boutique, it was all fine. So let's try and let's see how it's like. The right is actually size 36, so my leg is skinny, and most of the time I'm actually wearing size 37. But in terms of the length, as you could see over here, it's perfectly fine for size 36. But for size 37, did you notice the gap over here? Yeah, it's 6 up. I don't think so, because the fit level for size 36 is way better. And even though when I'm wearing size 36, you see I still have some differences over here. As compared to size 37, this is like, I could put like at least 3 finger, and this I could only put like probably 2 finger. Yeah. The comfort level for size 36 is way better. I guess now it would be a good time for me to review on what I feel, because I've been wearing this pair of slippers size 37 for a period of time. Yes. And how do I feel? Alright, so I would actually suggest people to actually consider buying other colors than black, because after each wear there will be like white leather. Could you see like white leather spots? It seems like stain, but it's cleanable stain. So it is really troublesome in terms of maintaining, and you can see like after more and more wear, the brand logo over here, it's like some of the dust is actually trapped within. So for me to actually clean it each time, I actually need to use like soft baby toothbrush to actually brush onto it to remove the stain. So, but it's just a pair of slippers. I would not have that much of time to always maintain and clean it. So if you ask me, do I regret getting like black? Slightly. I think the blue as well as the other color is a little red. I have to check on the name for it. So I think that would be better because in terms of the dust. But something good about black is that it matches with any outfit. But I have 2 pairs, so yes. The next thing is that I have not worn the 36 yet. So I could not actually review how is it like on raining days. Whether will it slip left and right like what I mentioned earlier. But I hope it will be better. And is it slippery when I'm walking on raining days? It's good actually. It has a very good level of grip over here. Yeah. And as you can see, I've been wearing this for like constantly for actually 4 months now, and at least once a day. And all the friction on the base sole is still available. It's still there. So I think in terms of the quality is good. But however, it's just myself, I wasn't taking too good care. So sometimes I might just accidentally hit the sole, the base sole, onto the steps or escalator, like the sharp edge of the escalator, and we just bite into the sandals like what you could see over here. But because it's black, I think some sort is not very obvious. Yep. And the next thing is that because I think this is actually a very flat pair of sandals. Like for going to the beach, I think this would be awesome options. But for long walking or for shopping, I would not actually advise, because I think this is a little too flat, and for long hours walking, sometimes I do feel uncomfortable. But this for traveling, I think is good, because I don't really care too much about it. I'll just flatten it if it's required for traveling, and once it arrives at destination, it will just eventually just bounce back up like that. So there wasn't too much of care required, so this is a good option. And also it's really light in terms of weight, and it's very flexible, as you could see over here, which I think pretty much any summer place that you're going, this would be a good option to bring along for traveling. Yeah, and I think that's it for today, and probably next review I will talk more on this shawl that I bought, and I could show you guys some of the style that you could actually do and treat it like a top, a shawl, and many other ways. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys soon. And if you like this video, please put a thumbs up, and do not hesitate to actually subscribe to our channel for more of our updates. So that's it for today. Goodbye.